Good morning, children. In this lecture, we'll discuss about excess pressure in liquid drop. Question raises, why excess pressure exists here? In a liquid drop, there are two pressures. One is inside and other is outside. Outside is atmospheric pressure. Then we can say that if any liquid drop is existing in nature, its radius is r. If it is existing in nature, then inside there is a pressure, that is Pi, and from outside there is also pressure, that is PO. PO is the outside pressure and Pi is the inside pressure. Due to this inside pressure, liquid drop may expand from this position to this position. This radius is very small, that is equal to, we can say that this is the delta R, that is very small. Now, when this liquid drop expands due to inside pressure, there will be a work done. It is not breaking, but it may expand. When it will expand, then there will be work done. We can calculate the work done. But we have to find excess pressure, means Pi minus PO. That is the excess pressure. Excess pressure is equal to Pi minus PO. This is the excess pressure. We have to calculate this one. So excess pressure in liquid drop How will you calculate the excess pressure in liquid drop? So we have to calculate Pi minus PO. We are knowing surface energy is equal to work done divided by area. Here area is increasing. This area is small and this area is big. So area is increasing. Mathematically, you are knowing that surface tension equal to surface energy equal to surface tension into, this is the increase in area. Increase in area is equal to work done. This is the T. Increase in area, surface area. Its surface area is 4 pi r plus delta r whole square. 4 pi r plus delta r whole square. 4 pi r square minus this area is 4 pi r square is equal to work done Work done we are knowing pressure equal to force by area. So force equal to pressure into area. Excess pressure Pi minus PO. Pressure into area equal to 4 pi r square. This is the force. Pressure into area. This is the force into displacement. Displacement is delta r Now we can calculate here P into, this is a plus b whole square, 4 pi r square plus 4 pi delta r square plus 4 pi into 2 r delta r minus 4 pi r square equal to pi minus po into 4 pi r square into delta r. Now 4 pi r square will be cancelled. This is a very small term. It is a very small term, so neglected. How small? Because delta r is small. When we will do a square of small quantity, it becomes small, so it will be neglected. Now t into 4 pi 2r delta r is equal to pi minus po into 4 pi r square delta r. 4 pi will be cancelled, delta r will be cancelled, r will be cancelled. Now it will be equal to t, that is 2t. This side pi minus po into r. So x expression will be equal to pi minus po is equal to 2t by r. pi minus po equal to 2t by r. Surface tension, and this is the radius of the drop. If you take the bubble, in the case of bubble has double layer, so pi minus po is equal to 40 by r, double layer multiplied by 2, means in liquid drop there is a single layer, that's why we have calculated this one. But in a bubble there will be double layer, then it will be multiplied with by 2, then this will be equal to 40 by r. Okay, thank you. See the next topic. Next topic is angle of contact. Angle of contact. This is a container. Here is the glass. Here is the glass rod. It is kept here, and liquid is kept here. Angle of contact, from name it is clear, the position where there will be contact, angle will be formed. How? When any solid is kept inside the fluid, then the position where liquid water touches the solid surface, there angle will be formed, there surface will be curved. So the angle, so the tangent drawn on the curved surface, tangent drawn at the curved surface inside the liquid with solid is called angle of contact. So defined as one question also raises why it happens. Inside the liquid there is a force of cohesion. Inside the solid also there is a force of cohesion. But when the molecule of solid and molecule of liquid mixes together, there is a force of adhesion. Here is molecules of liquid and molecules of solid are combined together. So there will be a force of adhesion, and so there will be a resultant of force of cohesion and force of adhesion. There will be a certain resultant, certain value of resultant, and due to that certain value, this curved surface will be performed. Curved surface makes there. Now see, defined as angle made by the tangent on the curved surface with solid inside the liquid is called angle of contact. This angle of contact will be different for different liquid, because you are knowing that force of cohesion and force of adhesion for different liquid and solid will be different. So it changes. For the water it is about less than, means it is acute angle, but for the mercury it will be obtuse. When you take the mercury here, Hg, then this will be made formed like that. When we draw the tangent, then this angle is obtuse. So for the mercury it will be obtuse, and for the water it will be acute. I think clear? Now on the basis of angle of contact, we have to know about a formula called ascent form. Ascent formula. Now suppose that there is a container. Here liquid is kept here. Inside the container liquid is kept here. Now what will happen when you take a capillary tube? What is capillary tube? Capillary tube is a tube whose radius is very fine, means at the order of some millimeter, means very small radius. Test tube is taken as capillary tube. Very small radius, like this type of radius is available in thermometer. In a thermometer, by which temperature is measured, in a thermometer there is a tube visible, that is capillary tube. There mercury is kept inside it. Due to the temperature, that mercury expands and we take the reading. So that is the capillary tube. So now you keep the capillary tube inside the liquid. We keep the capillary tube inside the liquid. Then it makes this type of shape. We take this type of shape. Here, liquid is kept in a container. You are keeping a you are keeping a capillary tube dipped inside the liquid. Then you will get such type of meniscus, such type of upper layer, such type of curved upper layer. Now, we have to find, after that it is not raging. When this capillary tube is dipped inside the liquid, liquid is raising up, but after certain position, after certain limit, it do not raise. Then why? It do not raise, it means it has come in equilibrium. So certainly there will be a center of mass of this liquid, its weight is acting downward, and certain force is acting upward. We have to know, suppose that this is the upper meniscus, here there will be a tangent, this is the surface tension, here is also tangent, this is also surface tension, this is the angle of contact, that is the theta. Now we have to find, here is the theta, this is the t, this is also t. Then we have to find how much angle is forming. Vertically opposite angle will be equal. This is the t also. It is also t. So this direction will be equal to t cos theta, and this side also t sin theta. This is also t cos theta, and along this direction this will be t sin. T sin theta will be cancelled. Only t cos theta component will be raised. Actually, there will be a circular circumference. That radius is supposed that this radius is r. Then upward force is acting t cos theta into 2 pi r. So this is the upward force acting t cos theta into 2 pi r. Now we have to calculate at equilibrium downward force is equal to upward force. Downward force, that is the weight of liquid, and upward force on the meniscus. One upward force is acting, that is t cos theta, and t cos theta into what will be circumference. This circumference will be equal to 2 pi r, weight equal to mg, is equal to t cos theta into 2 pi r, n density equal to mass by volume, mass equal to density into volume, volume into g is equal to t cos theta into 2 pi r. Now this will be equal to rho volume. We have to find the volume of this liquid. First of all, take the height from here, that is h. So find out the volume of this one, this part, this one. That will be equal to pi r square h, because it is a cylinder. its volume will be pi r square h. Then again find the volume of this one. Its radius is r and height is also r, this part. So this will be equal to pi r square r, but we have to subtract this part. This is a sphere, volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, but it is hemisphere, so 2 by 3 pi r cube will be there, it will be subtracted into g rho g is equal to p cos theta into 2 pi r. Once more, how will you calculate the volume? Actually, you have to calculate the volume of fluid, which part is taken up. This is the part. First of all, take the volume of this, that will be pi r square h. Again, you have to take the volume of this part. Its radius is r, height is r, so volume of this cylinder will be pi r square r. But in this part, liquid is absent, so you have to take the volume of that part. Actually, total volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube, so this volume will be 2 by 3 pi r cube. Now we have to solve this one. This will be equal to rho g pi r square h plus pi r cube minus 2 pi r cube by 3 is equal to p cos theta into 2 pi r which implies rho g pi r square h plus, here there will be common 3 pi r cube minus 2 pi r cube, 3 pi r cube minus 2 pi r cube, that is equal to pi r cube by 2 is equal to p cos theta into 2 pi r. There will be common rho g, it will be pi r square will be common, pi r square will be common, here will be h plus r by 3 p cos theta into 2 pi r. Then here will be pi will be cancelled, here r will be cancelled, this will be r. This is the r by 3. Actually, its radius is very small and you have divided by 3, so again it will be very small, so it will be neglected. Then rho gr h is equal to 2t cos theta. So height of liquid 2t cos theta divided by r rho g. This is the height of liquid raised in a capillary tube. If density will be large, height will be small. It is directly proportional to cos theta. Angle is small, height will be small. If angle will be large, means angle of contact will be large, height will be large. So there are several factors on which it is depending. I think clear. So Ascent formula gives the dependence of factors on which resin liquid inside a capillary tube is dependent on what factors. That factors is surface tension, angle of contact, radius of the tube and density of liquid. I think clear. Thank you very much.